Hello dear friends and welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be addressing the question, how long does it take to be successful? Hmm, that's a pretty difficult question to answer, and I'll tell you why. For someone, success might mean raising up a family. For another person, it might simply be losing weight. For someone else, it might be crushing it in business or reaching the peak of their career, becoming a professional speaker. You agree with me that for these different endeavors, there will be different timelines. So it's probably not going to be the same for everyone. But the question still stands to be addressed, as too many people have given up on their dreams simply because they did not consider this question when they started going after their dreams. So stay with me today as we address the question on how long it takes to be successful. My name is Sinek and I share useful knowledge to help people maximize their passion and purpose so they can enjoy fulfillment in their personal and professional lives. How many times have you quit on an aspiration, a vocation, a relationship, a career, simply because you're not getting the results you wanted soon enough? I have many times, and the main reason most times is simply because I didn't take out time at the start to consider how long it will possibly take to get the results that I wanted. And I know it's not just me. Business author and inspirational speaker Simon Sinek commonly talks about his experience with young millennials, how he sits with these wonderful, idealistic, hardworking kids just to check up on how they're doing. And the common response he gets is that they are willing or they are intending to quit their jobs. And when he asks them, why do you want to quit? The most common response he gets is, well, I'm not making an impact. I'm not getting the results I wanted. And then you can imagine the surprise on his face when he's like, hold on, how long have you been here? 8 months and you want to quit? I think the reason is because we live life on a fast lane today. We get everything we want at the snap of our fingers. You don't believe it? I'll give you an example. You know that thing you've been wanting to buy and you want it now, right now? How do you get it? Amazon. You want a meal now? Well, Uber Eats. Okay. You want a movie now? Netflix. How about love? You want love now? Tinder it. Okay then, so for success, you want success now? Well, I'm sorry, I don't have an app for that. It's actually different with success. You can't get success on the fast lane. Some people argue with this, but trust me, if you get success that comes easily and very quickly, it's not going to last very long. If you don't believe it, check with many lottery winners or childhood celebrities. Where are they today? So, what should our mentality on the timeline for success be? In his book Think and Grow Rich, Napoleon Hill tells the story of Harry Darby and his uncle. His uncle had caught the gold fever, which was popular in those days. He had dug in a parcel of land and he found a vein of ore that suggested that there was gold to be found on that site. What did he do? He quickly covered it up, went and took action immediately. He told his family about his finding and he raised money quickly in order to get machinery to do the drilling. He took with him his nephew, Mr. Darby, and they went to the site and they got to work immediately. They started digging and digging. But after several weeks of digging, there was no more gold to be found. It seemed like they had reached the end of their rainbow and then they gave up on their hopes. They took all the machinery as well as the parcel of land and then they sold it to a junk man for just a few $100s. Now, this junk man, on hearing their story, was very curious and he went on to a mining engineer to find out what was with the site. And the mining engineer actually told him that there was possibly gold on the site, but the reason they didn't find it was because they did not understand the fault lines. So the junk man took his chance anyway and continued drilling. And guess what? Just after 3 feet of drilling, just 3 feet of drilling, he found gold on the site, and that earned him a fortune. Mr. Darby and his uncle, they were right in taking quick action when they found this gold on the site. But guess what? They stopped just 3 feet short from their pot of gold. Imagine the number of people who today have stopped just short of their success because they decided to quit. That's why Peter Lau once said that the most common trait of successful people is that they've learned to conquer the temptation to give up. It's that simple. Another story that relates to this timeline for achieving success is the story of the Chinese bamboo plant. Now, many people say it's a myth, and I do not know if it's a myth or not. But just like the story of the tortoise and the hare, the fact that it's a myth does not undermine the powerful lessons that it shares. The story of the Chinese bamboo plant goes thus. It's said that the Chinese bamboo plant has a very hard seed that is planted in the ground. And when it's planted, the first year of watering, nothing happens. Well, okay, that's not too bad, 1 year. But you have to keep watering and nurturing it every day. The second year, still nothing happens. Okay, 2 years, we'll see. Third year, nothing. Now, fourth year, still nothing. Now, come on, guys, 4 years, you have to be kidding me. Nothing has happened. But you have to keep watering and nurturing it. And guess what? By the fifth year, boom, it starts growing. It is said that it grows as tall as 90 feet in just 5 weeks. That you could actually stand in front of it and watch it grow. Now, if you ask many people the question, how long did it take for it to grow? 5 years or 5 weeks? Some people might say 5 weeks, but if you're truly honest with yourself, it took a whopping 5 years for it to grow. The same thing can be said of our everyday endeavors. In this age of social media, we're quick to see people's results when they post them, and we're like, wow, I wish I could be like this person. But we do not see the years of nurturing and watering that it took to get those results. Too many people want to achieve the results that people get in the shooting up phase without having to go through the nurturing and watering phase. So if you ask me, I'll tell you, don't be too impatient to dig up your seed while you're watering it. Just trust the process. Keep working on your craft, and your success, which will appear to many people as an overnight success, will soon become visible. As I close today, if you found me walking on the street and you suddenly grabbed me and asked, "Hey, mister, how long do you think it takes to be successful?" Here's what I'll tell you. I don't know. But what I know is this: success requires a mixture of urgency and patience. The urgency is in taking action, but the patience is in waiting for your results. Thanks for watching another video. I hope I've been able to add some value to you. If I have, please share this with your friends and subscribe to my channel. I look forward to seeing you in the next video.